Hey vlogivores, it's Wednesday. So I'm beyond exhausted, so I may look a little bit and sound a little bit like a zombie while I make this week's video, which theme is house rules. My house doesn't have much in the way of rules per se. There are more guidelines of what to do if you don't want to die. I don't really have a curfew for going out, but if my parents don't know where I am or I come home at a ridiculous time, I die. If when my parents get home from the office during the day, my room isn't really ridiculously clean, like sparkly clean, I die. And if any and all the dishes I've used during the day are not cleaned and in the dishwasher, I tend to die. So that's really the basics of my house rules. Do what needs to be done, get it done, and there will be punishment. If you don't, everything runs nice and smooth. Now time to answer a couple of Angie's questions. Number one, you asked what you do for a calendar. Do you have a calendar? Well, I don't have a wall calendar, but being the overly complicated person that I am, to schedule my stuff, I run a 2-calendar system. Number one, for my school stuff, I use my school agenda. Your basic school agenda, all my homework, tick it off when it's done, it's beautiful. When I'm talking my meetings I do, appointments, stuff like that, I use the iPhone calendar. I don't know what I would do without it. If my iPhone crashed and I lost all my calendar stuff, I would probably miss like 7 meetings a week and like all my appointments. I would probably just go into breakdown mode. But somehow my overly complicated 2-calendar system works. I get all my stuff done and I get to most of my appointments and meetings, so I'm not going to change it unless it breaks. And I really hope it doesn't break. I believe the next question was, what is your favorite Disney movie, cartoon or not? Well, my favorite Disney movie has got to be Aristocats. I don't know why, those cats just hit here. Love the Aristocats. I also love Aladdin, and I love Aladdin because I think Aladdin is just a bamf. Like, he's the coolest guy ever, and he can do whatever the hell he wants, especially since he has a genie. The next question was, I think it was, what's your favorite TV show? Because I wrote down, what's your favorite TV show as a kid? Because I wrote down an answer, but I didn't write down the question. So my favorite TV show as a kid was, without a doubt, Transformers. I followed Transformers from when it started at Beast Wars all the way through until I grew out of it, which took me a really ridiculously long time. Like, I watched every episode religiously. I freaking love Transformers. Now, Angie, now that you're stealing my thunder and asking questions, I feel it really important to solidify the Daniel question of the week scenario. So right now, I'm thinking about what I'm going to ask you for the Daniel question of the week. I feel like I need theme music for that. We'll work on that. Okay, I got it. The big development here where I live in Montreal, Canada this week is snow. There's snow all over the ground. Like, it's not like snow that's going to melt in an hour. It's real snow. So what I want to know is, how cold does the weather get where you are? And Gabby, I'm really not excited to hear your overly optimistic answer, but how cold does it get where you are? What does the weather look like in the middle of winter? And how do you cope with that weather? How do you dress warmly, and what do you do to keep warm? Let me know. That's all I got for you today. And Trisha, I'll see you tomorrow.